Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. Today I discuss the previous 2 or 3 videos is uploaded. This is the language of chemistry, actually the basis of the chemistry. If you just study the chemistry deals with the element, you know all the idea of the atom, molecules and other things. In which way you just know the valency, combination capacity. The chemistry means actually the interrelation, the electron exchange from the outermost orbit and the new compound is formed. Discuss already. First, what is you just remember and learn what is the basic thing. First, you learn what is atom, what is molecule, what is valency, other things. Now, the first thing is very important. You just remember always the each and every element has a particular and fixed atomic number. This is a very important thing in case of chemistry. In case of biology, you know each and every animals or the plants. There is a particular number of chromosomes. These are fixed. In case of element, be conscious. Each and every element has a particular atomic number. For there, the atomic periodic table is developed. So, in case of class up to 10, the 1 to 20 atomic number you just remember. Always remember. I just write down here. You just all write down here. Is your book also? Just I write down. 1 is hydrogen. This H stand for hydrogen. 1 is hydrogen, 2 is helium, 3 is lithium, 4 is beryllium, 5 is boron, 6 is carbon, 7 is nitrogen, 8 is oxygen, 9 is fluorine, 10 neon, 11 sodium, 12 magnesium, aluminum 13, silicon 14, phosphorus, P is phosphorus 15, sulfur is 16, chlorine is 17, argon is 18, and 19 is potassium, 20 is calcium. This is the least. This is actually the atomic number. On the basis of this, all these things are there. You just develop from here which one is the cation, which one is the anion, which loses electron, which accept electron. You know all these things because the last orbit is a stable. If the 8 electrons are there, so tendency of losing and gaining of electron on the basis of this atomic number, you know the electronic configuration. I just discussed later also. But the first cell, actually electronic configuration means the electron. These are number of proton. The same number of proton is there. Okay. So in case suppose calcium. Suppose calcium is here. Why you know? Because calcium atomic number is 20. Okay. That means atomic number is 20. That means the number of proton is 20. So at the same times, number of electron is 20 because in an atom is ultimately this is the neutral condition. So same number of proton, same number of electron present is a plus charge minus charge. So now in these 20 electrons in the different orbits, arranged in the different, because in case center part the proton and neutron are there. Proton and neutron. But in the electron in the different orbit. Now the electronic configuration means actually the electrons in which arrangement. The first cell is maximum 8, second cell maximum, first cell is 2, second cell maximum 8, third cell maximum 18, 2, 8, 18 this way, in this way. Actually the formula is 2n square. Just this is a broader way, I just discuss later actually. 2n square is the formula, n is the number of cells. Okay. So the 20 arranged in this way, first cell is 2, second cell is 8, complete, third cell 8 also complete. So 8, 8, 16, calcium is 2 here, 2. Calcium 8, 8, 16, 16, 2, 18, 2, 20. So for that reason, the calcium, the 20 electrons arranged in this way, 2, 8, 8, 2. First, you know what is the atomic number. This is a route in which you just properly understand the chemistry. First, you remember the atomic number. Atomic number is 20. Now you arrange atomic number in the different electrical orbit, energy level. So 2, 8, 8, 2 is complete. First cell complete, second cell complete, third cell 8 is complete. 8 is the very most stable condition. Okay. And the fourth cell, it shifts to the fourth cell, this is the 2. Now, what is the tendency of calcium? Only just loses 2 electrons from the stable condition to complete 8 in the last orbit. So, the loses electron, 2 electrons is losing. So, for that reason, the valency of calcium is 2. In case of chlorine, you first know, you must remember what is the atomic number of chlorine? 17. 17, chlorine is 17. So, 17 in this way. This is the way. 2, 8, 7. First cell is 2. So same order. Second cell is 8 complete. Third cell 7. So what is the tendency of chlorine? So accept one electron for their stability. So accept one electron, gain one electron. So for the electronic basis, the valency of chlorine is 1. Now this form the cation, this form the anion. So calcium chloride is formed. In this way, the chemical reaction performed. So first you remember, 1 is hydrogen, 2 is helium, 3 is lithium, 4 is beryllium. In this way, you just remember. If you just remember this, you just find out the valency from there. And other way, you just remember all the valencies. I write down all the valencies here. If you know the valency, molecular formula you can write. Okay, for that reason, actually the molecular formula is the crossing the valence. আমি দেখাচ্ছি. Okay, so in this way, the calcium, actually this is Cl plus 2, this is Cl2 Cl minus, because one chlorine atom accept one electron, so 2 chlorine atom accept 2 electrons. So actually the form is CaCl2 is formed. The chemical reaction performed and the new compound is formed, that is a calcium chloride. It's clear? Why? Because this is, so in this way you know calculate the what is the valency of neon. Actually neon is 10. Neon is 10. So neon is 10. In which way neon is 10? So 2, 8. দেখো এবারে the last cell is 8 complete. So it's not gain, it's not accept any electron. That means there is no chemical reaction is performed. Actually the chemical reaction means the electron exchange from the outermost orbit. One is receiver, one is donor. That means actually the relation shopkeeper and customers. Shopkeeper কি করবে? মাল দেবে, কাস্টমার কি করবে? পয়সা দেবে. So that is a relation, the customer and shopkeeper relation. Here is an exchange of electron, there is a relation. One is the electron donor, one is the accept electron. But it's not needed any electron to accept, because they are already there the stable condition. So for that reason there is no exchange of electron. The valency of neon is 0. Valency of helium is 0. Valency of argon is 0. So first you remember the atomic number of 1 to 20. So many 100 is there, but up to I.C.S.E. that the 20 is very important. So 20 numbers. Just remember always atomic number, and from there you just electronic arrangement in this way. Okay, from there you calculate the which one donate electron, which one accept electron. তাহলে তোমরা বুঝতেই পারবে কে ইলেকট্রন দেবে, কে ইলেকট্রন দেবে. Actually the metal losing electron and non-metal accept electron. So metal and non-metal the chemical reaction is performed. Sodium chloride. This metal actually called the basic radical, and the non-metal is called the acid radical. Acid radicals. Radical টা নিয়ে আমরা পরে আসছি. That is the ion is formed. Okay. So in this way is clear now? Clear to you? তোমরা তাহলে কি মনে রাখবে? What is the main thing is the atomic number. You just remember electronic arrangement টা কিভাবে হয়, in which way the electronic arrangement you just practice in your home. Suppose here is 13. তোমরা নিজেরাই বলতে পারো 13 means first cell. আমি যদি এখানটা একটু পুছে দিই, এই জায়গাটা দেখো, এইখানটা পুছে দিই, তোমরা কিভাবে করবে? বাড়িতে প্র্যাকটিস করবে, ফটাফট প্র্যাকটিস করবে. সো প্র্যাকটিস, দিস ইজ আ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিং. 13 electron. Aluminium. Why aluminium is valency 3? Aluminium is 13. So first cell দুটো দিয়ে দিলে, what is the left? 11. Second cell 8 is there. Second cell 8 is there. So 2 plus 8, already 10 is there. Now the 3 left only. So there is the 3 cells, 3 orbits. What is the last cell? This is 3, this is 8, this is 2. What is the valency of the last cell? 3. So now aluminum is loses or gain electron. Each and every atom has a tendency to complete 8 in the last orbit. আচ্ছা এবার এখানে দেখো, if you just accept 5 electrons, this is 8, or loses 3 electron, this is 8. Each and every element atom has a tendency to minimize the energy. কোথায় আমার শক্তিটা খরচ কম হবে? What is the minimum energy? If you just out 3 electrons from the orbit, is the minimum energy is lost. And if you just accept 5 number of electrons is 5. So you have easier way to just move out 3 electrons from the outermost orbit. So aluminum actually Al to Al plus 3. For that reason the minimum energy is released. যেখানে এনার্জি খরচটা কম হবে. Okay, that in this way the valency of aluminum is 3 on this way. Now each and every you cannot find out. So if you learn, if you just remember this is very important. তারপর আমরা দেখাবো। তো আমরা এখানে দেখিয়েছি কি, দিস ইজ ওয়ে ইজ ক্লিয়ার টু ইউ। এইবার দেখ আমরা মোনোভ্যালেন্ট একটা লিস্ট করি, জাস্ট ইউ রিমেম্বার মোনোভ্যালেন্ট মোনোভ্যালেন্ট monovalent. This plus means actually always loses electron. Actually the metal loses electron, because in case of metal the last orbit 1 2 3 maximum, last orbit 1 2 3, so they have move out the 1 electron, 2 electrons or 3 electrons move out. And in case of the non-metal, the last cell is maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. So these exchange, they accept electron. তোমরা ভালো করেই বুঝতে পারছো, যার 5টা আছে 3টে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করবে, is a 7 6 নাম্বারতে 2 অ্যাকসেপ্ট করবে। if there is a 7 number of electron in the last of is accept, easier way to accept 1 electron. Move out is a very easy to move out 7 electron from the outermost orbits rather than you accept 1 electron to complete 8. Each and every atom has a tendency to complete 8 by losing or by gaining electron. কিভাবে আমরা 8 is a stable condition, সেটাও একটা ফার্দার থিওরি আছে। if there is a positive and this is the nuclear force of attraction here, and this is the output, this is the balance. Actually the centrifugal force of moving the electron force of attraction from the center and towards this is the equal and opposite, that is the পরে, সেটা আমরা পরে ডিসকাস করব why this 8 is stable. ওকে, তো আমাদের কি কাজ তাহলে? in case of metal, তাদের টেন্ডেন্সি থাকবে ইলেকট্রন লুজ আউট ফ্রম দ্য আউটারমোস্ট অরবিট for their stability to complete 8. And in case of non-metal, they have a tendency to accept electrons from others. Which one is donated to complete 8? Clear? So which one move an electron, that is called the basic radical. Which one the accept electron, that is called the acid radical. এবার নাম্বার অফ ইলেকট্রন, একটা ছাড়বে কি, দুটো ছাড়বে কি, তিনটে ছাড়বে, বা গেইন করবে নাম্বার 1 ইলেকট্রন, গেইন 2 ইলেকট্রন, গেইন 3 ইলেকট্রন। অন দ্য বেসিস অফ দিস দ্য ভ্যালেন্স ইজ ডিটারমাইন্ড। সো মোনোভ্যালেন্ট, এই অ্যাটমগুলো মোনোভ্যালেন্ট atom. H is monovalent, H, Na, Li, Cu, Q plus. These are variable valency, Q plus and Q prick. 1 copper valency 1, the Q plus, copper valency 2, Q prick, Ag silver. Okay, this is Hg, this is NH4. These are actually loses 1 electron, so valency is 1. In case of the acid radical, these are chloride radical, hydride, these are hydrogen, iodide, bromide, fluoride, all are the accepting 1 electron. Hydroxide, NO2, these are nitride, NO3, nitrate, NO3. Be remember, HSO4, any type of bisulfate valency 1, bicarbonate valency 1, biphosphate valency 1. Okay, so this is the bisulfate, this is the bicarbonate, CH3CO, this is the acetate, and these cyanide, CN, these are all 1 valency. These are always minus means accept electron. This is the cation is this is the anion. Okay, it's clear. 1 valency for that. This valency 2 magnesium, this is the calcium, zinc, Fe2 ferrous, Fe3 যদি হয় ferric. The variable valence, I mean write down here ferrous and ferric. If there is a lower valency, you just pronounce the as. If the upper valency, ik. Suppose ferrous, ferric, ferrous 2 valency, ferric 3 valency, Q plus 1 valency, Q prick, Q prick. The pronunciation ik. This is a greater valency. So 2 Q prick, Q plus 1. Okay, in this way. Nickel, these are Pb, Hn. These are all the valency 2. এইগুলো তোমাকে কিন্তু রিমেম্বার রাখতে হবে। If you just remember this, you can write all the chemicals formula. এগুলো তোমার মনে রাখতে হবে, এটা ক্রস, এটার কিছু করার নেই। if you just remember the atomic number, you remember the valency, then you just write any type of chemical formula, no problem at all. And radicals is other thing, সেটাকেও মনে রাখতে হবে। radical is actually, radicals means an atom or a group of atoms of same or different with charge. Suppose এখানে লিখেছি আমি CO3 minus 2 sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. This is 2, NO3, nitrate. Okay, ammonium, NH4 plus. This actually not the this is carbonate, is a radical, is a group of atoms, but is not the separately exist, independently exist. এরা কিন্তু separately exist করতে পারে না। কার্বন ডাইঅক্সাইড is separately exist, but CO3 is the radical. এটা কোথায় থাকে? Within the salt. Is actually the acid radical with the basic radical you combine. Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, Na2CO3, এইটার ভেতরে is carbonate is there. So carbonate is not the independent existence. Radicals means a group of atom charge, plus or minus, but they cannot exist independently. They just mix with the different basic radical to combine a salt. Okay, so these called actually the radicals. You remember all the valency of the radicals. Okay, you remember, then you formulate any type of formula. Clear? So this is carbonate CO3 minus 2. This is the basic radical, this is the acid radical. Okay, valency 2 হয়ে গেল। এখানেও ভ্যালেন্সি আছে সালফাইড। এইগুলো তোমাকে মনে রাখতে হবে। S, only S for sulfide, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen sulfide. If you don't know the valency, you cannot write the proper formula. Is okay? For that reason, oxide, sulfide, this is sulfide, this is sulfide, this is sulfide, this is a sulfate. Very important. This is the carbonate, this is the chromate, dichromate, manganese. Okay, the ferric. Okay, this is a valency 4, SN4PT4, valency 3, nitride, phosphate, valency 3. Okay, here is the variable valency. Write down all these things here. Nitrogen, the variable valency is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to write down all these things. N2O, the valency of nitrogen is 1, NO, valency of nitrogen is 2, N2O3, valency of nitrogen is 3. Valency is always cross. আমি দেখাচ্ছি। N2O4 valency, N2O5 valency is 5. In case of this is Cu, the variable valency 1 and 2, copper, cuprous and cupric, Fe 2 or 3, ferrous ferric, Sn stannastanic. Okay, Sn stannastanic. Okay, these are separate molecular formula. You just all these things. Now if you what in which way write down the, আমরা different video করব, but today I just discuss the chemical. Write down the chemical formula. Suppose aluminum valency is 3, chlorine valency is 1. In which way you write? Just cross this to this. That means Al1Cl3. That you write Al-Cl3. This is called the aluminum chloride. First, the symbol aluminum valency is 3. Okay, you just remember the valency. Chlorine valency is 1. Just you cross this to this to this. So first you write the metal. Metals. Aluminum and chlorine is 3. Say aluminum chloride AlCl3. Just I write AlCl3. That is the aluminum chloride. That is actually the process of the writing the chemical formula. Is okay? আমি এগুলো next video দেখাবো, but today I just discuss aluminum. So in case what in from this formula AlCl3, what is the valency of aluminum? 3. What is the valency of chlorine? 1. Okay, suppose water, what is the valency of hydrogen? 1. কিছু নেই মানে 1. What is the valency of oxygen? 2. Okay, in this way study the chemical formula. From there you calculate. Now what is the molecular formula? Suppose write down a molecular formula. What do you mean by the molecular formula? Suppose here I write molecular formula sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. It is the sodium bicarbonate. এখানেও দেখো the valency is each and everywhere is there. What is the valency of sodium? This is the basic radical, this is the acid radical. What is the valency of sodium? 1. এখানে লিখেছি। What is the valency of bicarbonate? 1. So the formula is sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3. But when you write sodium carbonate, you write Na2CO3. 1. Because valency of sodium is 1, but carbonate valency is 2. So you write the proper formula of the sodium carbonate Na2CO3. For that reason, valency is very important to remember. If you don't write the valency, if you just not knowing the valency, don't know the valency, proper valency, chemical formula will be wrong. Okay, for that. Now, what you just getting from there? Here, molecular formula, suppose this here, এখানে কি আছে? In case of the, what you know from a molecular formula? In case of the molecular formula, sodium 1 atom present, hydrogen 1 atom present, carbon 1 atom present, oxygen 3 atom present. Total atom is 6. 6 atom is there. Here is a 4 elements. Sodium 1 element, hydrogen 1 element, carbon and oxygen. 4 element is there. Total atom is 3. The molecular formula NaCO3 sodium carbonate is actually the basic radical, acid radical, salt. Okay. These are, in case of the salt, the one is acid radical, one is basic radical. If you just break down Na plus HCO3 minus. If you just break down this is Na plus and HCO3 minus. Okay. Clear? So this for today, I just introduce. You just remember this, learn this. I in which way the chemical formula die. Next video, I just continue this. The basic idea of the chemistry will be clear to you. Okay. Thank you, student. Thank you for today. You just remember and learn this. If you there any problem, works in the comment box. Okay. So thank you for today. Thank you.